It's beer o'clock on Metre Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Tasmania in Australia, and it's from the 2 Metre Tall company, and it's their Forester Bitter Amber Ale, a Tasmanian farmhouse ale coming in at 5.5% ABV. There's the neck. I might actually keep this if I can peel it off nicely. I'll peel it off as nice as I can. Oh yeah, look at that. So far so good. That's not bad. We'll put it there because I got a door where I put all my stickers on the inside of the cupboard there. But we got a black bottle cap. Thank you very much to Mick for sending me the beer. Cheers, Mick. Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. Ooh, nice bit of smoke on the opening. Beer in the glass then. I'm using my English Cotley Brewery glass. This looks really good, look at this. Lovely colour. Deep red amber coloured ale, slight haze, good carbonation, 4-finger tan coloured head. Let's get the aroma then. Yeah, you get the Brettanomyces in abundance. Lovely sour ale. Lovely for a nice warm sunny evening here in Wales, UK. Yeah, it's just wonderfully horse blankety and sour, but you do get a little bit of biscuit malt in there as well. Slightly candied sugar, candied fruit aroma in there. Smells good. Let's dive in. Cheers everybody. Cheers Mick. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Boom! Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows, what a beer. Wow. Super sour beer, really refreshing and juicy. Cooled this beer down a little bit. Great carbonation, great refreshing notes. Fantastic, I mentioned just now, drinkability to the beer, and then the sourness just comes wrapping around the palate from the Brettanomyces. Brettanomyces, I believe, is like it comes from milk. It's part of a milk part of the product, and they add it to the mash, and instead of sending, what normally happens with the mash is that you extract the sugars from the mash and they become sweet, but by adding this Brettanomyces it sends it in another direction. It stops it becoming sweet, it makes it sour. But boy oh boy, Stone the Crows, what a beer. Now, I'm going to be honest, I did have a little read of the label because there's a lot written on this beer bottle, and I read about the Brettanomyces and I thought to myself, do you know what? It probably will be a little bit sour. But it's in a, what kind of threw it off course for me a little bit, what kind of moved that scent away a little bit, was the fact that it's in a standard ale bottle, which is fantastic because you normally get these sour beers. I have one here. This is an Imperial sour beer from Siren Craft Brew in the UK, and it's called Acid Jam. But that's like 9.7% ABV. But what I'm trying to make here, the point I'm trying to make is, they normally come in 330 bottles like this. So to actually get it in what you would, I mean, if you didn't read that it had Brettanomyces, if you just read that it was a bitter amber ale, then you'd be thinking, oh, that, you know, that's pretty good. That sounds bloody brilliant. But the very fact that it's sour and it's bottle conditioned as well, I'm gonna get all of that yeast into the bottle, into the glass. in a moment. But yeah, we've recreated the ice cream head. I think it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I've been to Belgium. I'm actually going back to Belgium next week, but if you're watching in years to come, just check out my Belgium videos. I've been to Belgium, and there's some just completely wonderful, wonderful sour breweries in Belgium. I've been to Cantillon. I missed the chance to go to Three Fontainen, but I did try some of the beer there, and it was fantastic. I've had some previous Three Fontainen beer, but I've had lots and lots of sour beer while I was in Brussels in Belgium. And if you put this in a glass, an Australian sour beer, if you put this in a glass and you served it up to a Belgian gentleman who's been drinking sour beer all his life, he would probably think it was the authentic Belgium thing. And that's about as high praise as I can give to this beer. It's a truly wonderful, wonderful beer. Fantastic. Fantastic drinkability. Very refreshing. Lovely and sour. There we are. I've just added the yeast to the beer. You can see the colour now of the beer. Don't be alarmed if you poured the beer out, all of it out, and you've seen it go this colour. Don't be alarmed. It's full of vitamin B. It's not going to harm you, as I will demonstrate. It's the natural way to carbonate a beer. It's called the second fermentation process. I won't say any more. You can Google it. The second fermentation process. I'm going to rate this beer now. I've had 4 beers now from Mick. I got another 1 or 2 to review, and they've been from Australia, and they've been absolutely fantastic. Real good, solid Australian craft beer, and this one is just fantastic. Really good, really good. It's the first sour beer that I've tried from Australia, and to be honest, it's left me wanting more. I'm going to give this beer a stonking 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 from Reload Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.